I have no idea.
That's the thing about...
I'm such the worst person to ask these questions to. I'm really, really bad at... I mean, I'm bad at most things. I'm really bad at this.
I have a friend who... He listens to this. He's...
good.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, you just got a sticker.
I don't know if he subscribed.
You just lost your sticker,
No, you
sir.
know what? He is.
Sticker's back on!
It's on and off and on and off. But anyhow, he's getting back into dating, and I listened to these stories he has, and they're a nightmare. Like he met a girl. He had a really good time out with her. He sends her a text message saying, "Hey, I'd like to see you again," and she comes back with something like, Wait. But she pulls the old, you know what, I had a really good time.
It's the worst thing.
However, I'm still in love with my old boyfriend.
Jesus.
Yeah. Which, good for her, for at least, like, I guess, for, like, coming back with, like, something that's, like, legit.
See, okay, I kind of disagree.
Okay.
It's legit. If that's the truth, great. But what she basically said was, being out with you made me realize how much I really love someone else. It was so bad that I now realize what I have with someone who's just better in every conceivable way.
You made me realize that the relationship that I no longer have is better than the prospect.
So I'm putting all my energy that way because our time at Dave & Buster's, or wherever the fuck they were, was so bad that I realized that I can't be around you.
Right.
It was that bad. So I'm gonna dig up this old relationship,
right?
And I'm really gonna try to get back in that.
Like, but I think even worse. I think it's a relationship that, like, there's no going back to that relationship. It sounded to me like, at least the way he tells the story, the way she communicated it to him was, yeah, that dead relationship I was in, I'm not over that dead relationship. I'm sorry, we can't go out again.
Yeah. The spring rolls were really good.
Right.
And I really appreciate you paying for everything and my drinks and everything. But, yeah, I am really going to try to beat this dead relationship to death.
Do you go Dutch or do you go full?
Nah, you got to go full.
I agree, by the way, but I think fucking dating nowadays, like, the impression I'm getting is it's off the reservation. Like, the old rules don't apply. Don't open car doors, don't open doors into buildings.
If I go on a date with somebody and they get mad at me for holding a door for them, fine. I will shut the door, I will lock it, and you can stay in the fucking car. I'll go have fun with someone else.
Well,
if that's what it is, if just being polite stuff is like, if that's offensive to you, fuck yourself.
I don't know if it's like they get mad about it, but like there's no expectation. And by the way, I guess that's old school chivalry, right? And everyone says chivalry.
Oh, you mean, wait. No, sorry, let's back up. Maybe we're talking about two different things.
Okay.
Because I was talking about somebody would get upset if I did it. Say,
No.
what? You mean I can't hold my own door? I'm like, you probably can, but I'm just doing it because that's the way I was raised.
Well, I guess what I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I guess the standard of, well, yeah, I'm gonna open the door for you, of course.
Yeah.
That's so far gone. That doesn't even matter anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. But, I mean, to me, like, if I don't know, maybe it is. But I will never not open, I'm talking about someone I'm dating. I will never not hold the door for somebody that's walking in front of me or behind me. Right. I will never not step out of the way in an elevator and let someone go. I won't do that.
Right.
It's not something I think about. I know you do this too, because you and I actually obviously work together, so we ride the elevator a lot. You and I don't even think about it. We'll hit the elevator door, it opens. You and I just keep talking until everyone else, until like a woman or somebody will walk on, and then you and I will get on.
Right.
And we put our hands, whatever. It's just I'm not going to not do that. In terms of a date, if I were to go on a date tomorrow, I'm paying for it. I'll pay for the meal, for the drinks, movies, whatever the hell we do.
It feels like you should.
Yes. And if someone's like, either way. But if someone were to be like, you think I can't pay for this? I'm like, one, we're on a date. I have no fucking idea what your financial situation is. Maybe you can't. How about you take the free fucking meal and shut up? I don't know. You haven't shown me your fucking PIN number. I don't know what your bank account is like.
We haven't gotten to that point yet.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to buy you a fucking steak.
Do you have any idea how much money is in my bank account right now?
Well, you've already said
$200 to $300 at any given time.
I can buy you a steak.
Yeah. TGI Fridays is fucking nothing to me.
Right, exactly. We're not going to Morton's.
No. First date. Morton's is like 30th date.
But
and even then it's with a gift card.
I literally do feel for and I mean this sincerely. I know this sounds, stupid, and he's going to hear this, but I feel bad for him because he's just I don't it's hard to meet people. And you know what? It's here's the weird thing. It's easy to meet people at work. Or at least it used to be. You can't ask out people you work with anymore. You risk fucking losing your job. No. You ask out a girl and she's kind of yeah, I'm not really into you. If she interprets that as potentially harassment, you're done.
Yeah.
So you're better off not even asking.
No, you're right.
You can't risk that shit. He works in a fucking wastewater treatment plant. Where do you think he's meeting women?
That's just a hotbed for dating.
Right?
I don't know. He ain't meeting women there.
Exactly.
But I don't know, man. Again, my entire life been so bad at this. And you and I've joked around about this before. I mean, if I were to see, say I did try to date someone at work or date someone in general.
Right.
I need 3 to 6 months to lay groundwork. I'm not good. I'm not a cold caller in terms of girls. I'm just not. I never have been. I can't just walk up to a girl and be like, "Hey, I'm Joe. You're whatever." And let's do this. That's not. And it's ever going to come out of my mouth. It's not going to be smooth. I have no smooth. I don't. It's bad. It's really, really bad. I'm not good with girls or women or. I'm not even great at talking to people I have zero interest in. Yeah, it's just if it was somebody that I wanted to date, college. Oh my god! And college are kind of those bang out years, they were not for me. College was just really, really coming to terms with I might die alone. Because you're just everyone's inhibitions are lowered, everyone's partying, having fun, whatever like that. No one ever walked up to me and was like, "What's your story?" People would walk up to me "Hey, is that your roommate?" I'm like, "Yeah, he's a nice guy. Just go." And then I was never that dude. I never really was. Every once in a while, somebody would be like, "Yeah, we should go out sometime," and then we go out sometime, and they're like, "That was horrible. I don't want to see you again." All you do is make jokes and fucking. I mean, oh god, it was bad. High school, I got dates, but it wasn't because I was good at it. I was a small high school. It was lack of options. Lack of options. Yeah. There were 700 people there. That was it.
Wait, in your class there were 700 people?
No, my school.
Oh.
My class was probably 100. And I played basketball, and I was okay at it, so some girls were under the impression that I was a basketball star, and I wasn't. I was a high school player who scored points. They're fucking everywhere. Thank God the internet didn't exist.
Not their school, Joe.
Oh my God, that's just so.
You're right though. The internet didn't exist.
If the internet existed and they were like, "Oh, there is literally a Joe at every fucking high school in the world. He's not special or unique." Fortunately, there was no internet. But yeah, that's. I always get a kick out when someone will come up to me and be like, "Hey, so I talked to this girl. She said this. What do you think I should do?" I'm like, "Well, I don't fucking know because whatever I'm going to tell you, you're going to end up in jail somehow. I don't know what. You're going to get sued. I'm going to give you advice. You're going to follow it. You're going to get sued for some reason. It's going to be something dumb.
Yeah.
Actually, it's fine. That was not even on purpose. We were talking about suing. Did you see the thing that I sent you? What, I sent it to you this morning?
The gynecology one?
Yes.
Perfect segue. Perfect segue.
I have so many problems with this. Did you read the article?
I did read the article.
Please let me gather my thoughts and recap it, please.
You want me to recap it?
Please, yeah.
At the end of the day...
2 sentences, I don't care.
Yeah, at the end of the day, a woman went for her annual gynecological visit. She got an invoice in the mail. Didn't expect to get an invoice. This is where I actually start to have a problem with the whole thing, but we'll get into that in a minute. The doctor said, well, yeah, it is what it is. That's how much it was. It wasn't being covered by insurance. She goes on to Yelp, of all things, gives them a 1 star. He's suing his patient for $1 million.
You said that like Dr. Evil, for one.
$1 million.
See, he is suing his patient for $1 million.
He's suing his patient for $1 million.
I have 6.
Here's
I have
the problem.
6 problems with this.
I have a lot, but she couldn't pay a $400 bill. He thought she was going to give him $1 million.
Yeah.
Like if she had $1 million, she would have paid the fucking $400. I'm assuming.
So, in my opinion, there are a couple things that both sides are doing incorrectly. One, I kind of don't really understand Yelp. Not that I don't understand what it's for. I don't understand why anyone does it. I really don't know anyone, and ladies, I haven't been to a gynecologist in years, but and maybe I have to ask somebody. I should text somebody this. But if I'm looking for a gynecologist,
specifically, you want a gynecologist?
Yeah, I should get checked out. Okay. All right, let's class it up. If a woman is looking for a gynecologist, I really hope she's not going to Yelp.
I don't know why they go to Yelp.
I'd be like, hey, I assume it's like this. Freaking gynecologist, just doctors in general. Patrick, I don't have a doctor. Who's your doctor?
Right.
Yeah, and then is he good? Cool.
Right.
Let's try that. I assume that's the way that it works when someone's looking for a gynecologist. Like, I need a gynecologist. Well, I want to check out Instagram and Yelp.
You know when I go to Yelp? You know when I go to Yelp?
Restaurants?
When I'm out of town and I'm like, where can I go for a good burger around here? You know what I don't go to Yelp for?
Gynecologist.
As somebody who's going to check out my most sensitive areas.
Yeah.
Like, I go to Yelp to find out what people think of the local restaurants.
I didn't even know doctors were on Yelp.
I didn't either.
I didn't.
I read that article.
I literally thought it was only for eating.
Eating in bars.
Eating in bars. Yeah. That's it. I really thought that was. I thought Yelp's entire reach was food and bars. I really did, and it turns out no. You can Yelp a gynecologist. I'm blown away by that. So that was one of my issues. My second one is.
I don't know if we're done with that.
Okay.
And I don't.
No. Go.
Moving on.
Go.
But if what audience did she think she was going to be reaching out to?
I assume the one that you and I were just talking about. So like you're out of town, you're like, okay, I really want a good burger. Oh, I'm going to go down to, Ted's Burgers on Smith Street. Also, do not go to this gynecologist. I don't know how. I don't know who she thought she was going to reach, because that goes back to I didn't even know doctors could be on Yelp.
Right.
I really didn't know that, but apparently it can, and it's damaging. Because this doctor was just like, well, fucking.
How did he find out about it?
Because he checks his Yelp scores. So instead of making sure that he's up to date on the most recent and safe procedures, he's going in to check his fucking Yelp reviews.
Do you think maybe he Googled himself?
I have no idea. I really don't know.
Maybe he just Googled his name. Maybe he's that vain. He's just like, I'm going to Google myself. And then, what? I'm on Yelp? For what? What? I got a 1 star for a gynecological
You
visit?
bitch!
Right.
Sue for $1 million. But that's the other thing is oh my God, man, I don't understand any aspect of this at all. I'm really struggling with it. Like, it's really hard for me. It's really hard for me to. I honestly had to read parts of it a couple times because I'm like, I'm missing something here. I really am.
No, I think. By the way, I think that there is more to the story. There has to be, because I don't remember in the article anybody addressing why insurance didn't pay for her visit.
Yes.
I don't remember the article mentioning anything about why she went from 0 to 60. Like, meaning, like, I'm gonna trash you on the internet. Like, I don't, like, I've gone to the doctor and my insurance didn't cover everything, and then I get a bill. I'm like, oh, that sucks. I never would have thought about going online and that's not his fault. Insurance didn't cover it.
Yeah.
Unless they said it'll be covered by insurance, don't worry about it. But that's not the doctor's fault. That's the
I imagine it wasn't covered by insurance because she has shitty insurance. Or maybe she's reached a certain amount of visits already.
Right.
Maybe shit's not working. I don't know.
Right.
So but, like, I mean, my other thing, and this is now to the doctor, is one, I'm like, maybe you should just be a fucking adult and not do this. Because now, regardless of what this woman said, now, me, if I'm like, wait, you want me to go to that doctor that sued his patient? What if I don't enjoy that, and maybe I say something, maybe he finds out, but he's going to sue me?
Right.
He thinks he's protecting himself. I think he's making it worse. I think he's making it way worse.
She's the least offensive of everybody in the story.
Yeah.
Like, she put up a Yelp review.
Yeah. She's some douchebag that yelped a gynecologist.
Yeah. Stupid.
Not because of... And I think this is the most important thing, too. I think she yelped it because she was just mad that she had to pay a bill. She doesn't understand how everything works. He didn't send her a bill because...
Right.
Because he's like, oh shit, that lady, she seemed dumb. Send her a bill for $300, see if she pays it.
Yeah, I don't want to put that through.
He's like, this is how it works. This is how it works. She didn't want to pay the bill.
Yeah, she's the least offensive of everybody in the story. I think, if I recall, she's already spent up to $20,000.
Yeah,
and it's not settled. I mean, it went from being a $400 bill or something like that to costing her over $20,000.
Yeah, mathematically, this is not working out for her.
For anybody.
Plus, she's going to give him $1 million.
I love that.
I love it.
What is the cost?
$1 million.
Well, like, how did he and his attorney settle at $1 million?
It's a I don't know.
Defamation?
I really don't know. Well, that's what it was. It was defamation. That's what they're saying.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. And then there was something else in there that was, and I don't want to say I agree with a part of this article because I don't, but there is actually something I do agree with. I think the doctor's lawyer, fuck him. I don't even know who he is.
Right.
If some doctor came in and said, "Hey, I want to sue for $1 million this woman who slammed me on Yelp," I'd be like, "Cool, doctor. What's your name? Doctor? Okay, doctor, get the fuck out of my office."
Right.
But
I know.
I don't know, but I mean, I think that. But he said something. He's like, "Look, you have to really be careful when you say things like that online, because if any part of that is not true, which it clearly is not, you're fucked.
Yeah,
you open yourself up to that." So, I think, unfortunately for this woman, is that she's just gonna be paying out the ass for this because whatever she said, he can prove is not true.
Here's what has been made painfully evident to me in the last week of my life. If you say or post anything on the internet, Twitter, Yelp, whatever it is, if anybody disagrees with it, or if you're a dumbass, you're toast. Mm-hmm. Roseanne Barr, this woman, that bee woman. I thought they were talking about spelling bees every time I saw the headlines of those articles.
I actually did too. It's really funny. Samantha Bee, like, when did that take place?
Right. What?
I'm glad you brought this up for two reasons. One, I don't want to talk about this fucking doctor anymore. I don't want to talk about this dumb idiot anymore. Yeah. But so I that actually came up because I was like, who the fuck is Samantha Bee?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Like, it was killing. I'm like, who is this? Why does everyone keep talking about it? So I looked at, because there were, like you said, there were two things that happened this week. That one, fuck Roseanne Barr. I'm sorry, man. What a shit thing to say.
Yeah.
I mean, and this is the thing that always kills me about anyone that's in any type of like celebratory realm, is that they think if they give, when she's like, sorry, it was bad Ambien. I'm like, why do you think we're all fucking dumb?
Right?
Seriously. Why do you think everyone is fucking stupid?
Did you see Ambien replied? Ambien was like,
we don't cause racism.
Right. we have some side effects.
Racism,
however.
not one of them.
I thought that was
it's just
awesome.
like, it's so dumb. Like, why? Oh, God. Sorry, I took some bad Ambien. Like,
yeah, I mean, like, what?
I had a bad reaction to Ambien.
I have no idea what to do in that situation. Like, I think I have yet to say something so drasticing ridiculous.
Oh, dude, you're not even close.
That I don't know how to deal with that. But I'm assuming the best thing is just keep your mouth shut.
I think she even came out and said something like, you know what, I didn't even know, because I don't even know who the person that she was talking about is.
I didn't either.
I don't know who it is. But she's like, I didn't know that person was black. I actually thought she was Jewish. I'm like, I don't really think it matters.
Right.
It was a shit thing to say.
Right.
It was a shit thing to say in general. The fact that the person was black just made it way, way worse. Right. But it was still a shit thing to say. It made no sense.
I didn't get her analogy.
I didn't either.
I honestly had to read it a few times and like, what is she saying?
I don't understand it.
But
I still
matter.
I mean, whatever.
She's
I don't.
Fucked.
And
she deserves it. But
she very much deserves it. Congratulations on the end of your career.
But where I'm going with this is like, something like that now goes from 0 to everything's over. Not gradually like, hey.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? You're done.
But I don't know. It's the other thing of like it goes back to like that. Remember the Kathy Griffin thing where she held the Trump head up?
Right.
It's the same thing in terms of like.
Complains about that, whines about that.
What an asshole.
Yeah, I have no patience for her.
I don't know. The thing I liked about that is that everybody, like on each side, was just like, yeah, sorry, that was dumb. Like liberals, conservatives were all just like, that was dumb. That was really fucking dumb. And you should have lost all those jobs. Because she was like what the fuck did she do? She was another one I kind of had to Google. I had an idea. I thought she was an actress or something, but apparently she's a comedian.
Oh, you didn't know anything about Kathy Griffin?
No, not really.
Really?
No. When I saw her, I was like, oh, like I've
Right.
like I've seen you. Right. I thought she was an actress. I think she's a comedian.
Yeah.
And she hosts a New Year's Eve. Fucking, I don't know who watches that.
Well,
not anymore. She doesn't.
No.
So she lost all those jobs.
Terrible.
So there's those ones. So to me, both of those two, I'm glad they got all the shit that they got. The Samantha Bee one, honestly, same thing. I'm like, what did you get? You're only doing that because you want people to be like, yeah, right on. That's it. She attacked, if I'm remembering all this correctly, Donald Trump's daughter for a policy that Donald Trump has. Like, she called her a cunt.
Yeah, a feckless. I don't even know.
He's like, how can you let your dad do this? Like, let him do this. Have you?
Right.
You think like Donald Trump was like sitting in the White House, like, all right, before I sign this, Ivanka, are you good with this?
Right.
Like, not you want to shit on Trump, go ahead. I don't understand. You want to shit on Ivanka Trump, go ahead.
Right.
But it was just such a dumb thing. It's like, you're a cunt because I don't like your dad's policies.
Right.
It's like, you're a piece of shit. Fuck you.
Okay. What do you?
And then she did the typical. Honestly, man, at this point, I think there's just like a draft of celebrity apologies that they all just copy and paste and put on Twitter. I didn't think about my actions or how they could affect certain people. I want to heartfully apologize for everything, and I really hope we can all move on from this. Some shit like that. They all say the same fucking thing.
There's like, I feel like there's a race to the first celebrity that gets that apology right. Like, everybody like tweaks it just a little bit. Like, oh shit, this person fucked it up in their apology. I'm not going to make that mistake. Well, they make another mistake, right? Oh shit, these two people really fucked up their apology. I'm not going to make that mistake. I'm going to tweak it and I'm going to say it this way.
So, okay, I'm really glad you said that, because this is something that's kind of bothered me for a long time, because I don't understand why anyone doesn't do this. Because I really believe if someone does this, they'll get more fans. I really, really do. when a celebrity's like fucked up or whatever, and they do something, they're like, oh, she's being treated for exhaustion. Like, look, I've been tired before too. I don't just go to sleep wherever the fuck I am. I go home, I go to sleep. But like if a celebrity's just like, I don't know, like it gets a DUI or something like that. You know, they're like, you know what, I'm taking this time to reflect. And I'm like, you know what, I did. I went out with some friends because I'm not going to lie to you. I've had some success recently, and with success comes excess sometimes. And I made a fucking bad mistake. I went out, I had drinks with friends, and I drove, and I should have fucking done that. It was dumb. Now I just got to deal with the consequences. That's it.
Right.
That's it. I'm not going to say that, that I'm battling substance abuse. I'm not. I made a fucking dumb mistake. Right. Or if there's someone that, like, a photo comes out, they're drunk in public. Like, you know what? I got drunk in public. I am of age. I have the money to do it. I was out having fun with my friends. I have a lot to drink. Yeah. I took an Uber. I got home safe. Nobody was hurt.
Right.
Fuck you. If somebody would say that, just be like, hey, you know what? He's right.
Isn't that basically what Louis C.K. did, though?
What did he do?
Didn't he... What was his thing? Like...
Well, his was like a... I know what he did. I don't know. Did he have an apology?
Well, yeah. I mean, he was basically like, yeah, I did that.
Oh.
He's like, yeah, I did that. It's absolutely true. I shouldn't have done that, but I did that. Like he didn't like skirt it. He basically was like, "Yep, I did it." Mm-hmm.
I didn't know he did that.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure his was some type of like sexual deviant,
sexual deviancy.
Yeah, it was some. I don't know. I read some of the detail. I didn't like talking about it. Truthfully, it was so creepy.
Yeah, but like I understand what you're saying, but I wonder how much. I wonder if it really will resonate. Like, I wonder if it's actually going to really make a difference. You know, I don't know. You're probably right. I think if you get somebody who just fesses up to being a dumbass for once.
I mean, I'm not talking about like the sexual tip. Like,
no.
Like Matt Lauer can't come up and be like, I did, I shouldn't have done it. I'm like, no, fuck you, Matt. I don't care.
No, I know. I didn't even.
I'm talking about the simple, the simple stuff. Like, you know what? That is a photo of me drunk in public.
Like when Tiger Woods remember when he got pulled over and he looked like he got punched in the face a bunch of times because he was like melt face.
Yeah. He should have been like, you know what? I had a lot to drink. I took some pills. Yeah. I should have drove. I shouldn't have fucking done that.
Right. Yeah.
I shouldn't have done it. I've been going through some shit. I don't know if you guys have heard, but I've been in the news a lot.
He seems to have rebounded from that just fine.
Yeah. Well, a couple $100 million will help things, ease into it.
Yeah, he's not a guy who stays down for too long.
Also, I don't really think he cares.
Well, no.
I think he's a guy that really genuinely, like, he's never been like a darling of the press or anything. Like he's got a reputation as a guy that's he's just kind of a dick. I don't think he gives a shit.
No, because he seems to do just fine for himself.
Yeah.
Tiger Woods seems to rebound pretty well. All right, I'm gonna 27 minutes.
God damn it!
I know. Let's take a break here and then come back because that's empty.
Yeah, I drank it.
All right, let's refill it.
Okay.
All right, so an earlier podcast, and no one's ever going to hear, we talked about Satanism.
We did?
As a
shit!
Religion, yeah.
We played that game where you're like, you didn't tell us what it was.
That's right.
That was a good game.
Yeah.
Turns out I was okay with being a Satanist.
Yeah, I mean, when you
broke down some of their stuff, they just got to change their name. They're going to get more followers, man.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
There were some oddities in that.
There was, but there's oddities in all religions.
Yeah. So they have that. There are 11. Basically, their version of the 10 Commandments. They have 11 things, and we did this thing where I just read what the 11 rules were, and we were basically like,
you know what's scary?
So
I was okay with like 8 of them.
Yeah, there were a couple that were weird.
Yeah,
but they weren't bad. They were just weird.
Yeah,
we'll bring that back someday so everybody can kind of hear that.
Yeah,
we'll redo it. But the Satanists have recently made some news again. I know you really, really enjoyed this one.
I really, really did.
Yeah,
because it's again kind of just highlighted how just like the social media just taken everything over. Their thing was, I didn't read. This is a fault of mine, and I'm going to say that I'm going to not do it anymore, but I'm probably going to keep doing it. Where I just get so excited about how goofy a headline is, I don't really read the fucking article.
I read this.
I kind of bank on you doing that for me because I get so excited. I just get really fucking giddy whenever I come across one of these articles. And I did read parts of it, but a big part of it was he was talking about I know him.
Yeah.
Also, I don't remember this guy's name, but when I read his name, I'm like, yes, you're a Satan. He had a Satanist name. Yeah. His name was like Lucian.
Yeah,
it's not his real name. There's no way.
Yeah.
His name was like Lucian Kilgore.
Yes.
I don't know what the fuck it was.
Something weird.
But it was something where I'm like, oh, that's too convenient. Right. Your name's your name's Chuck Miller.
Right, yeah. You were not born into.
But they were mad. They were saying that Twitter was not being fair to them.
Mm-hmm.
And they were mad because their Twitter account was not verified. And it was just killing me. I'm just like Satanists. Can you imagine? They're like at, I don't know what they call their meetings.
I don't know.
What, dude?
Their meeting? I'm assuming it's mass.
Is it mass? Because that's a religion. Well, technically it's a religion, I guess.
Yeah.
Either way. I just picture them all just kind of sitting around, just like, how are we going to spread the word of the Dark Lord if we're not verified?
Right.
Like, like, who
would you not have done that?
Who brought it up?
Right.
Who was like, Lucian, hey, Brad, I just found out that we're not verified on Twitter, and he's like, fuck! What are we going to do?
God damn it. I don't remember the article well enough, but anyhow, somebody complained about something they said on Twitter.
That the Satanists said?
Yeah.
Oh.
And Twitter deactivated their account.
Oh, yeah, because Twitter is very spotty in terms of, like, they'll say that they will deactivate anyone's account that is offensive or that they deem whatever, right. Which is strange because that's what 70% of Twitter is. So they definitely don't do that to all of them. They do it if it gets traction or if people start finding out about it. So they said something,
but they didn't. Like I think. God,
yeah, why would we prep?
It's been days.
Let's not.
And now I'm just going to stop.
How am I going to remember something from Thursday? It's Sunday.
Right. That's exactly right.
By Stephen Hawking.
Right.
I can't be expected to remember something that was 2.5 days ago.
Why is Stephen Hawking?
He's really smart. He's really, really smart.
Well, he's dead.
It didn't mean he wasn't smart.
No, did you know he was dead?
I did. No,
okay.
I wasn't sure.
Did you know or did you not know?
I want to say I did.
That was kind of like pretty big news. Anyhow.
Maybe to you. I'm more interested in why these Satanists can't get verified.
Let's just do what we do. Let's just speculate on the satanic.
Yes, let's.
So anyhow, somebody complained, and
do you think Lucian would follow us on Instagram if I requested him?
If we got the details of this right, I'm 100% certain of it.
That'd be fucking amazing. If we got the head of the Satan Church or whatever, or was he the head or is he just like an assistant manager? I can't remember what he was.
He was the head of. You know what he was? He was instrumental in getting that statue of the goat god with the two children looking.
Oh, that's right. That was in the article.
And it's next to the 10 Commandments or next to something about Christ. God damn it! Why did we
just none? It's like we're not even trying.
Now I'm dropping GDs. I've turned into a Satanist.
You won't even say the Lord's name.
I've said God damn it 3 times now, or 4 times.
Right. Why can't I? Oh, that's because I didn't text it to you. I emailed it to you.
Satanist Twitter.
Fuck. Now everyone who's listening, if there is anyone, has to sit here while we both Google this article.
Well, actually, when I put in Stantist Twitter, oh my gosh, Turkish porn come up. I did not expect that.
Well, you probably accidentally hit favorites.
No.
See, I typed in Satan sits Twitter.
This is a Satanist Kelly Twitter. Should we?
Oh, found it.
Okay.
Found it.
All right, hold on a second.
The Satanist Temple accuses Twitter of religious discrimination.
All right, hold on. By the way, I kind of agreed with them on this. But
I did too.
I don't know if I should say this. Satanist Kelly, this is somebody on Twitter. Drug addict and alcoholic. No love for
Wait a minute.
Uh-huh.
Was that just their bio?
Yeah, this is what drug addict and alcoholic. No love for y'all motherfucking hoes. Fuck you all. I love at Eminem. I'm sure Eminem's thrilled to have Satanist Kelly following him.
So that she's a Satanist? She's kind of hot.
Yeah.
I wish I could find this dude's name.
She loves Eminem. Loves him.
Well, he's a national treasure.
Maybe I was born to be sad. Oh my goodness. I feel bad for this young lady.
Lucian there it is. Alright, Lucian, let's find you on Instagram.
That's a
he's on
pretty
Instagram.
sweet hand tattoo.
Holy crap. Yeah. That's a really good hand tattoo.
That is. Wow. I've never seen anything like that. You know what? You know what? This person, never going to be a banker. You're never going to be handing cash out to anybody as a bank teller.
No.
Never. You're not going to be a librarian.
Holy crap. This guy Lucian, he has a fan page.
A fan page of what?
Instagram. Oh. I was looking him up because I want to see if he'd follow us on Instagram.
How do you ask somebody? How do you say to them, will you follow me? How does that work? Oh. No, he'll go, will you follow me? Into the Dark Lord's chamber.
Into the abyss. No, I was just like, hey, follow me.
Satanist.
See, Kelly. This is why... That's her?
This is just Twitter, by the way.
Oh, all right. Fuck this Lucian guy. I'm looking for Satanist Kelly. Oh, nothing. That sucks.
Satanist Kelly? She's not on Instagram? Man.
No.
Well,
the Dark Lord has some perks.
The Dark Lord has some perks. I'm afraid of this woman.
That's not the word for me. Holy shit, man! Put that away. You know what's all right? This is
blood, and
it's probably not real blood. It's what do they use? Corn
it's not real blood. I'm with you there.
God, so as I'm fucking around on Instagram looking for Satanist Kelly to see if she'll follow us, I'm coming across all this other shit. So there's have you ever looked at like how many people follow some people on Instagram? Like, all right, let's take us for example. We have 16 followers.
Okay, Satanist Kelly.
In our defense, though, we've only been up for like a week and a half.
Satanist Kelly has 2,037.
Okay. On my whatever Instagram, I have 155. Now, have you ever gone to like a celebrity? Like just pick any, name a celebrity right now.
I'm the worst person. Paul Rudd. I just watched the 40-year-old. I watched the 40-year-old virgin, and he has that Ant-Man movie coming out. I don't know. Yeah, Paul Rudd. That's who I came up with. I told you.
I don't know why it's so funny. It could have been so. It's just such a weird. All these super uber famous people. You're like Paul Rudd. I don't know why. It would have been. Now I just want to just look up funnier celebrities. Like
no,
I'd have loved if you would have been like Boris Becker. A really famous person? Okay. Who's the guy that played Mr. Belvedere?
No, now you have to look up Paul Rudd.
I will look up Paul Rudd. The thing I was looking at, I'm just marveling at some of the people that, like, how many fucking people are following some of these people. It's nuts. I don't think Paul Rudd has a Instagram. Give me another one.
Yeah, well,
not Boris Becker.
I don't.
All right, let's just go the most obvious one. We'll go Kim Kardashian.
See, that was not obvious to me. That name was not coming off the top of my head.
How many followers do you think she has on Instagram?
Million. 200,000. 500,000.
112 million.
Oh my gosh. 112 million?
112. 1/3 of the U.S. is following this dummy on Instagram.
How many people are in the U.S.?
350 probably.
Can we just Google that real quick?
We could. That's fucking absurd. What, there's 9 billion people in the world. She has like 2% of the world's population.
That's crazy.
Following her post photos of herself. Oh, by the way, this is all photos of her.
She is that asshole you talked about.
This is way more than 80%. This is somehow 130% are of her.
Do you think she's the one actually taking those?
No. She has a fucking professional photographer that's doing this.
All day long.
Probably. She has 112 million followers. I'm sure she can find one of those dumbasses to walk around with her with an iPhone and be like, hey, snap some pics. 112. Jesus Christ.
This Satanist Kelly really fucking freaks me out.
Oh, we're back to that?
I can't... Back to it. I haven't stopped.
Oh, I moved on to Paul Rudd, as you did.
No, I'm still on Satanist Kelly.
Oh, I spelled it wrong. It's I-E?
No. Oh, Kelly.
Yeah. Yeah, yes. I know how to spell Satan.
Of course I know how to spell Satanist.
What am I, an asshole?
Right.
Nah, she doesn't. She doesn't have an Instagram.
You know what she does have?
Twitter.
She
tweets the hell.
Yeah. And loves Eminem.
She tweets like
Dead
hell.
Girls.
Eminem and Dead Girls.
Every picture that's on here is of a dead or dying girl.
What?
Or a demon. I'm not joking.
Like an actual dying girl?
Well, I mean, like, that girl has half a body. The rest of her is decayed.
Oh.
I mean, that's what all of her photos... Why have I picked up this fascination on Satanist Kelly?
I have a theory.
Okay.
The ones that aren't as grotesque are also quite revealing.
Yeah. All right. I'm done with that. Anyhow. Yeah. What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Nah, me neither.
I thought it was really fun that like the celebrity at the top of your mind's like Paul Rudd.
I didn't know. I just watched the
I know it's still funny to me.
Which is a really funny movie, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
Super, super funny.
Yeah, it is. All those guys in that movie are funny. Who's that? Like that Romany Malco? He's really funny.
Yes.
Who else?
Steve Carell.
Obviously.
There
was another one, wasn't there? Oh, that's where Jonah Hill's got like a pretty small.
Yeah, he wants to buy those go-go boots.
Yeah, he's like, these are amazing, right. And I want them. You know what? That's actually, he couldn't understand the concept, and I honestly couldn't either.
Right.
Like, why do you even have a fucking physical store if you can't sell? Whatever.
I think people actually did that. That was like a real thing for a while, where like there were eBay stores, right? So you take your shit in there, and you put it in there, and they sell your stuff for you. You probably take a cut.
Huh?
I think, right?
Oh, I'm sure they do. Yeah.
And he's like, I just wanna buy these. I want to take them home. And
I don't understand why you won't let me do this.
Right? He's like, can I just give you the money? No, you got to buy it online. But
I'm here physically,
holding these,
ready to hand you money.
I want to own these.
I want to own these. Why is it so hard?
Seth Rogen.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. That's funny. I forgot about that. I really did. I haven't seen it in a long time, but it is very, very funny.
Yeah, but the cult on their Twitter, they're really mad. And
it's just so, I don't know why that's so funny to me. No, I know why. It's just because I'm picturing that. I'm picturing that they're at, I don't know, a Satanist meeting, and someone's reading the minutes from the last meeting. Right. Someone's like, Dark Lord, we're all still on board.
Dark Lord?
The Dark Lord.
Okay.
The Dark Lord, we're all still on board. Everyone's like, hey. And then they're like, okay, and let's see. Twitter. Kim, can you read us our last Twitter? No, we're not verified. What do you mean we're not verified, Kim? I'm sorry, Lucian, we're not verified. Twitter's been fucking with us. And then this just turns into an uproar. And all the plans they had for, like, you know, the Dark Lord Festival or whatever is on hold so they can get their Twitter verified.
What is that? Have you seen that that statue, their statue.
Yeah, the goat and the two children. It's terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying.
It really is.
It's fucking terrifying.
It's a goat man with wings and two children admiring it.
Yeah, it's horrifying. It is so fucking scary.
The children are like looking up at me like,
yeah,
yay!
Thank you.
Right? Oh my god!
Thank you for all you've done, goat man. It's really scary. We gotta post that.
The bronze statue is nearly 9 feet tall and depicts a winged hermaphrodite known as Baphomet, flanked by two smiling children.
Wait, Baphomet the hermaphrodite?
That's correct, my friend.
No, that was poor.
It costs $100,000 to make, and hundreds of Satanists turned out to see it unveiled.
Where is it at? Does it say where it is?
Detroit.
I think you're pronouncing that wrong.
Detroit.
Shit, Detroit. This was in a different podcast, so it's not fun. Detroit. Detroit.
Oh my god, this thing.
It's horrifying.
Wait a second.
I wonder if you can buy a replica of those online.
Wait, the Satanic Temple wants to move. Oh, it wants to move it from Detroit to Oklahoma and place it next to the Ten Commandments. Here's the thing.
Just place it next to the Ten Commandments.
Yeah. Just leave it there. Like, if you move it from there to Oklahoma, you're literally instigating something for no reason at all. You have your statue. It costs you $100,000. Yeah. You put it there in Detroit because you wanted it there. Just leave it there. Or go get another one.
We can buy one of these Baphomet statues for like $28.
Let me see it.
It doesn't have the kids, though.
That's the best part. You got to have the kids.
Yeah, that's true. Let me see if I can find one. But we should totally buy
one.
Having
this Baphomet doesn't do shit for me. Having
the admiring children looking at Baphomet, that's the game changer.
Look at this.
I know, it's really scary. I remember that from the article.
It's got like a bird nesting on a horn. It's got a beard. Well, it's a goat.
Yeah.
A caduceus. Really weird hairy knees.
Hairy knee? Well, it's a goat. It's a goat.
But like only the knees are hairy.
God, that is fucking weird. And this goat is ripped up too. Like,
oh yeah, 6-pack.
Yeah, like a CrossFit goat.
Yeah, it's a CrossFit goat. Can you imagine you walk into your CrossFit gym and there's Baphomet, like
doing burpees?
Right. you're just wanting to go in for your workout, and then there's this motherfucker. And
hairy knee Baphomet, all jacked up. Ugh.
You're like, pardon me, sir. Are you done with that tire? I'd like to turn it over a few times.
Are you done with that tire? I'd like to push it to the other end of the fucking warehouse. Today's leg day.
And Baphomet just looks at you with that.
And then burns you with his eyes.
Right. And just flaps its wings. Because it has wings, too. Just flaps its wings, and you're like, you know what, I'll just wait. I'll do my
I'm going to ask
tomorrow.
This question. I know you don't know the answer, and this goes back to why we didn't prepare.
No, he's not ripped. He's malnourished.
I don't know, man. Look, no, see, I think
he's malnourished.
Oh, that's a good point. But his arms don't look like... His arms look kind of defined. His arms say CrossFit. His chest says Ethiopia.
He has 0. His what is it? BFI? Bat Foddy Index? Bat?
Body Fat Index? You son of a bitch.
Body Fat Index.
Bat Fat Index? Baphomet Index?
Is that what it is, the BFI?
I think it's Body Fat, yeah. Body Fat Index.
He has none.
Well, I don't think the Dark Lord eats carbs.
What the fuck else is he gonna eat?
Souls.
Oh, well, I haven't. Hey, you got me there.
Yeah. Anyway, don't speak of our Lord. I really want to buy one of these. When we eventually have like a decked out studio, we should have a Baphomet replica statue. I mean, what a conversation starter.
Why are these children looking up to him?
Because he's the Dark Lord.
This little girl's wearing like a pair of sandals. This boy's got like, I don't know, boat shoes on or something. No socks.
I own sandals and boat shoes.
And I'm flabbergasted.
Yeah. Well, I really hope they get their Twitter verified.
Well, I'd like to go to Detroit to see this before it gets moved to Oklahoma City.
I've never heard anyone say that before.
Exactly.
No one has ever said the words. Well, one, no one's ever said, I want to go to Detroit. Two, no one's ever said, I want to go to Detroit to see the Baphomet statue.
It'd be a fun road trip, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. Do a podcast right under the statue.
People come over, what are you doing? Oh.
Paying tribute. Would you fuck off?
Right, exactly. What does it look like we're doing?
Yeah. I really should do more research on that, though. I want to know what they do.
Satanists?
Yeah.
Well, we have to bring back the 11... All right, hold on.
Yeah, we should do that. It doesn't sound that bad.
All right, Satanism 11 rules. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Number 1, do not give your opinions or advice unless you are asked.
That makes a lot of fucking sense.
That everybody should do that.
Yeah.
I would be. I'm the worst at that. I'm giving opinions all the time and advice all the time. I would be a terrible Satanist. Number 2, do not tell your troubles to others unless you're sure they want to hear them.
That's a really good idea. Like, I don't fucking care.
What? Yeah. Not only do you not care to hear, why should you put your burdens upon others?
Yeah. Like, you had a bad morning? Well, I'm having a good morning. Don't ruin mine. Fuck off.
That's right. Number 3, when in another's home, show them respect or else don't go there.
These are so simple.
That makes perfect sense. Who goes to whose house?
When do they get to the drinking blood part? When are they going to drink blood?
Well, having read these, I know it's not coming up.
Oh.
However...
There's some weird shit, though.
Yeah.
I'm super on board with it right now.
This is one right here where kind of like, I was like, okay, we're starting to get a little crazy. If a guest in your home annoys you, treat them cruelly and without mercy.
I'm not even totally against that. Like, it's weird, but I get it.
Treat them cruelly and without mercy.
That's a wide range of things you can do there, man.
So, rule number 4, I'm a little kind of like, okay.
I mean, it's just treat them cruelly and unmerciful. I mean, that's not specific. That's not refilling their drink or shooting them with a crossbow. There's a lot of things there.
Without mercy.
Yeah, that's the crossbow.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Okay, 5, I'm not sure we're talking about humans here, but do not make sexual advances unless you are given the mating signal. What's the mating signal?
I don't know.
Like flicking your ears with your paw?
Pushing your breasts together?
Exactly, like...
Doing a seductive dance?
Yeah, like just gyrating your hips?
I have no idea. I put out feelers all the time.
I gotta be honest, if there's a mating signal out there...
I'm missing it.
I have no idea what it is.
I've missed it for 40 consecutive years.
Right.
And I'm still missing it.
It explains so much about my life. Do not take that which does not belong to you unless it is a burden to the other person and they cry out to be relieved. Okay.
All right. Yeah, that makes sense. But
someone get this Ford Pinto out of my garage.
Okay, you can take the Ford Pinto.
Exactly.
Well,
it's a burden to me.
I was trying to think of an example, but I couldn't think of one. You just gave one. Ford Pinto. Thank you.
That was 6. So 7. Acknowledge the power of magic if you have employed it successfully to obtain your desires. If you deny the power of magic after called upon it with success, you will lose all you have obtained.
So this is where I get a little iffy, because if I'm doing magic and it doesn't... Finally... Yeah, this is the one where I'm like, I'm not sure.
Okay.
You know? Because if I unsuccessfully use magic, which doesn't happen often, usually my magical endeavors are very successful. I don't really want to tell anyone about it. I don't think I should stop doing it. I go, try.
You'll lose everything you've obtained. That's the problem.
That's true.
You can do it. You're just going to lose everything.
That sucks.
8. Do not complain about anything to which you need to not subject yourself to.
That's fine. Yeah, that makes complete sense.
Nobody does that.
No, people complain constantly.
Yeah. Here's this next one. I'm on board. Do not harm young children.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why the fuck would you?
Right.
It's actually weird we have to make that a rule.
Well, they made it a rule.
Well, I mean, anyone. It's weird anyone makes that a rule.
That's true. 10. Do not kill non-human animals unless you are attacked or for your food. Okay.
Again, makes sense.
Yeah. It seems like the rules are bookend here, right? Like at the beginning, it was like, okay. Toward the end here, it's like,
squeeze the weird shit in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah, I see what they did?
Yeah, they squeeze the weird shit in the middle. And then bring you back and like, hey, don't kill a puppy.
It's like when you deliver bad news to somebody. Like if I have bad news for you, I go, hey, Joe, your hair looks great today, man. Seriously, that shirt, by the way, your wife is cheating on you. But you know what? That car you have, you're going to meet someone else.
God, don't ever deliver bad news to me.
But it's a sandwich.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, you're thinking about your hair in your car. You didn't even hear what I dropped in the middle.
Yeah, you're right. I would never have heard the middle part.
Right. 11. When walking in open territory, bother no one. If someone bothers you, ask them to stop. If they do not stop, destroy them.
And you know what? I get it, man. I'm actually on board with that too.
In walking in open territory.
Open territory? Like in the frontier? Where the fuck am I going to be walking in open
territory? Let's just say it's a field.
Okay.
Yeah, frontier.
I typically do walk in open fiends.
Bother no one.
I never do.
I'm just by myself.
Especially not open fields.
If someone bothers you...
Oh, they will be destroyed.
Well, no.
Oh, no, I asked them to stop, and then if they don't stop...
All right, so...
Engage in fisticuffs.
Let's do a scene.
Okay.
All right. Do you want to be the attacker or the attackee?
I want to be the destroyer.
Okay, so I'll be the destroyee.
All right, so I'm walking in an open field.
So let's set it out there. What's the setting?
Open field.
Okay, you're not good at this. So here's what I mean. I'm walking in an open field.
Why would I be doing that?
I am.
Okay.
We've switched roles because I'm clearly better.
All right.
I'm walking in an open field, minding my own.
Sir, may I bother you? Sir!
Hold on, please.
Sir, I can't hold on. I need to bother you now. I know you've asked me to stop, but I cannot.
I haven't asked you to stop yet. I'm just trying to explain to you that I'm in an open field and I'm minding my own business. Would you mind just letting me pass without any further trouble?
I wish it was that simple. I must bother you.
Please stop bothering me.
Again, I must be bothering you. I've been destroyed. I've been destroyed in this open field. You're right. I can see how that can happen. At first, I was like, "That's unlikely." It's actually very likely.
All right. Do you want to try again? Do you want to try to be the destroyer?
Nah, I think we got it.
Okay. But that's Satan.
Either way, what did I say? 8 out of 11, I was on board with.
Yeah. Let's be honest. Out of the 10 Commandments, how many do we actually follow? Thou shalt not steal.
I haven't killed anybody. That's about it.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Well, let's just do this. 10. We probably shouldn't do this.
No, we shouldn't do that. Let's move on.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah, I don't. I'm serious. I'm not gonna answer any of these questions.
You don't have to.
All right.
That was great. You're like, no, you're
I'm legit not answering any of these fucking questions.
I just want to read them.
Okay.
All right, the 10 Commandments.
Way past or way beyond?
Yeah, it's 58 minutes.
Ah, fucking shit. Well, we tried.
I am the Lord, thy God. Thou shalt not have any gods before me.
Okay.
That seems kind of selfish.
Yeah.
You shall not make for yourself an idol in the form of anything.
But we have statues for God.
You shall not make for yourself an idol in the form of anything.
Still.
Okay. Yeah, you got me there.
Yeah.
You shall not misuse the name of the Lord your God. I've done that way too many times.
I did it today. Yeah,
podcast.
I did it today.
Remember the Sabbath day by keeping it holy. I haven't gone to church today. I think we've talked about this.
Yep.
Sunday
Catholics.
You don't do anything.
Yeah.
I worked my ass off today. You shall not murder. I have not done that. You shall not commit adultery. I have not done that. You shall not steal.
Yeah,
I've done that. You shall not give false testimony against your neighbor. Actually, you know what? This is a pretty good list.
Yeah.
You shall not covet your neighbor's house, wife, or property. Husband.
I don't know how you steal a house, but I agree.
How do you not have husband in there? This needs rectified.
Yeah, I think there's actually a petition to change it.
Petition. Wouldn't it be great if that was why Indiana Jones was seeking the Ark of the Covenant, just to fix.
You left a lot of shit out.
Right, just to fix number 10. Look, we have to fix it.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck. That was a lot. These are a lot easier to follow than the Satanist.
Yeah, there's not like one squeeze in the middle, like you should, drink dove blood on Tuesdays or something.
Dove blood.
Dove blood.
Yeah. All right. Well,
let's wrap it up.
Yeah. All right. That sounds good. Well, it's an hour in 1 minute.
Yep.
All right. Assholes.
May the Dark Lord be with you.